Phantoms 8, Milton Keynes Lightning 6. I'm joined by Cam Hough. 5 goals, not a bad return.
Yeah, it was definitely a game. I was kind of talking with some guys after. I've had games where I felt I had a ton of chances and nothing really went in. And today, things were a bit slow at the start, but it just kind of seemed everything I was firing on net was finding its way in. So, yeah, overall good. Probably last time I had 5 goals might have been minor hockey when I was a little kid, but yeah, definitely overall good game and great to bounce back from yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, if we start there, a pretty good performance on the road last night on a big ice pad in front of a lot of fans, a lot of MK fans, and going into the last period, we probably thought we could have taken that game as well.
Yeah, it was tied going into the third, and a couple calls don't go our way, and we're shorthanded, give up one and give up another, and I think it kind of deflated us a little bit, especially in that rink's definitely a tough rink to play in. So yeah, it felt good all the way up until the third, and then quick start by MK kind of got on top of us, and it was similar here tonight, I think, and then kind of bounced back off that and kind of found our way, and didn't let it be the same result as yesterday. So
lots of resilience from us. Where we conceded the first and then equalised, and then the second and equalised. So chasing the game, which has been a feature of home games here, but a good middle period, and starting the third 4-3 up, 5-on-3 power play. We've got all the cards, haven't we? We should be converting that game, and yet it turned sour pretty quick. From my point of view, we scored 1 on the 5-on-3. I would have liked another one, we would all. Mm-hmm. And then they score 3 unanswered goals, have the lead, and you wonder whether you're going to be able to dig deep enough to catch that.
Yeah, it was quite the roller coaster on the bench. I mean, kind of, we're down trying to stay up, and then we get a couple, and then down again, and kind of back and forth. Yeah, I think the difference between, tonight and yesterday was it was kind of everybody figured, maybe we're not supposed to beat MK in their own rink. They have a really good record. I think their last 2 games before us, they had back-to-back shutouts. And, it was kind of one of those things going into that game that maybe in the back of our minds we thought, we're down 2 goals. We probably shouldn't be able to come back in the third. But I think tonight, our team knows how we play at home and anything's possible. We've had multiple games. I think quite a few of our interviews have just been talking about, coming back from 2 goals down. So, yeah, good start to the third, and then let a couple in, and then, kind of showed resilience to come back. So, overall, glad to get 2 points. I mean, it's not a bad weekend if you split.
Nope.
You split a weekend with MK. I mean, I wish we could have had 4. I thought we played really good last night, except for maybe a little bit, but, yeah.
So if you rewind the clock to start the season, and you're projecting New Year, January the 1st on the horizon, 4th in the league, you maybe would have taken that?
Yeah, definitely happy with it. From my point of view, I thought that was definitely a goal that we could reach. I know maybe some fans or some other people, some things I heard at the start maybe didn't think that was a possibility for our team. After training camp, I thought we had a really good group of guys. Kind of building from last year, get a few new bodies in. Dill's helped us out a ton. Corey, Ralph's, everybody's been kind of chipping in lately, and that's what helps wins us games. But yeah, obviously happy with 4th place and hope to maybe move up a couple more, getting closer to the
maybe
end.
And in January, of course, a cup semi-final, so that's all to play for. Look, great performance. One last question. You talked about how difficult it is to go into MK. Mm-hmm. This old barn here, it's got its idiosyncrasies, its own flavour, but it can be rocking in a game, can't it? Towards the end there, it was really bouncy.
Oh yeah, the last 5 minutes, I don't think I could hear anything. Yeah, overall, I think, even though it might be a bit smaller than other rinks, everybody's so close to the ice, and it makes it quite an atmosphere in here. And you got the drums going, everybody yelling. Wouldn't put it by anybody to say we might have best fans in the league, especially when sold out. It was unbelievable tonight. I
think that's a great way to finish this last interview of 2025. Have a good New Year. See you next weekend.
Perfect.
Cheers.
Thank you.